And that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Vick. Fires to the middle. Rolls it in. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll keep it on the ground, and they're able to get him down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Ball is loose. Oh, and averts disaster by falling on his own fumble. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
They'll go right back to him. Got enough space. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Makes a move. He's on the loose. They finally get him corralled, and he almost ended this 1st quarter with a bang. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Play fake, Sellers. Starts to scramble to the left. Complete on the comeback. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on third down. Motion from the back. He's got him in the flat. Touchdown, Ducks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
The give to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Back to throw, it's Vick. On the move to his left. Complete in the middle. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches. Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
And this one's not going to work out either. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
They're going to run it to the right. Fights off the defender.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. The give to the back. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Vick. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Here's Sellers to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. This time he's got his man. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Throwing Sellers. Looking for a big play. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. At the 45 on his way. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the Ducks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. On the move, it's Jackson. There's a crease. Inside the 30. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sellers finds his man. Touchdown, Ducks! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
He'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. To the air, it's Vick. With the catch, it's Green. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Vick. He spins that thing down the middle. Complete to the left. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Extra point here will tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. And here's the return. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Fires to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Give to the single back.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Looking for space. It's Jackson. Could be an alley. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Flips it out to the back. Could not make his way to the corner.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Jackson. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Going to the ground. Hard running there. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here comes the field goal unit. No need to look right or left, just kick it right down the middle for the game. It is good. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. On the move from inside his 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple.
welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Ohio Bobcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
I caught up with the Bobcats head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense in a bunch formation. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. A strike downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down to the 37. The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Bobcats are threatening on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Vick. Throws for the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Bobcats. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Tigers sending out their offense, ready to get this drive started. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Green.
And they come right back to their trigger man. They believe in him. The last play out was a disaster, right? He throws a pick six. You know, everything looked bad. That was the first possession of the football game. Right back to him, getting the ball in his hands. He makes the completion, and they're going to need a lot more of that throughout this football game.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. He's running free down the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end, but forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Fighting off the defender. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A little screen to the running back. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tomlinson. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. We've come to the end of the period. Ohio has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Bobcats are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last fourth down.
Finds his man. It's Johnson.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. This is a designed run. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Wide open downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio! Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be brought down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Vick. That's caught, it's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Rush is on him. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Maybe some room here. Smashes through the tackle. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And the Bobcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. come the Missouri Tigers. The offense ready to go to work. Dropping back, it's Vick. Now rolling to the left. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down.
He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the second.
Leaping grab for a big gain. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
Caught, and he's got room. Still on his feet. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And sometimes offenses, man, they get caught up with numbers and they need to do so many runs, so many passes. I like when you just trust your quarterback. Like back-to-back explosive passing plays. Let him do his thing. Let him drop back, read the defense, dissect it, and make big plays.
And the Tigers will have it 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That is an example of a defender just stepping up and making a play. You just gave up a big completion down the field. That's not going to happen again. That's not happening on my watch. Right away, that D lineman decides to go after the QB, and he makes a big play.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Missouri wants to go fast. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. This offense starts deep in a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical.
There's some room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space.
Oh, he wants it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He's not afraid to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a